Uh, I'm like lazy and tired today. Seems like the perfect time for a chill stream. I'm just gonna have some fun and check out Unexplored 2. So, as many of you probably know, I've been streaming a ton of Brogue up until like the last couple of weeks. But for most of this year, essentially from February to May. And I was planning on streaming some Unexplored 1, which is like heavily inspired by Brogue, and which is a really cool game. It's a very faithful adaptation of a traditional roguelike into a action roguelike form. And the sequel just came out onto public early access last week, so I picked it up. By the way, it's only on Epic Games Store, and they actually have some kind of sale going on right now, and I got a free additional $10 off through that sale, which made it like a really good deal. So it's already like 10% off, and it's like $25 new, but I think it was like $12.50 after both of those deals. So I don't know if that's still going on, but it was a surprise. It didn't pop up until checkout, so that was pretty cool. I don't have like a content creator code with their store or anything, but if that would make or break getting the game for you, just a heads up, because it was well hidden. So I played the tutorial of this last week, and then I was gonna start a run, but me and Gru started playing Remnant from the Ashes, so I put it down. I didn't get much further than that. By the way, we're going to be playing more of that. It has like a roguelike mode that's really fun. So if anyone wants to play that, we'll be organizing on Discord. Does this have a borderless full screen? Ooh, that's gross. Because it mutes the audio every time I defocus the window, which is a little awkward. Guess we'll just have to deal with that. We'll have to balance my volume levels as we go. So the first things I noticed about this game, though, are that it's the aesthetics like pop. They're like so good, like the art style and everything. They didn't really come out like amazing to me in the trailers and like screenshots I saw, but playing it, like I thought they were really nice. And the game just felt like the movement and combat just felt great, which I could not say the same for of Unexplored 1. I'm gonna start a new world. Like I said, I didn't really do anything there, but I want to go through the character creation. In Unexplored 1, you basically picked one character class, and that was all your character creation, but this actually has like a lot to it. I think I only have one route. Everything's unlocked, or is locked for me right now. But we choose a culture. Your culture defines your roots. It dictates possible races and backgrounds. The Raffi. The Raffi stand firm against the progression of the Empire. Every generation, they appoint the Wayfarer to act on their behalf. Then each culture can have different races and backgrounds, it looks like. So we're limited to this human, Gruz, Klingaclong, and then our background seems to be limited to Vault Warden. Well, that's interesting, because the Warden is it's like the Warden of Yendor and Brogue, I think. Yeah, Gruz, exactly. We can play Gru if you want. The graceful Grus are tall, which offers them unexpected insight in other beings. The stalked eyes certainly help. Hey, what up, False Lobster? Yeah, there's a new Unexplored. It just came out last week under early access, so we're going to be checking it out. They have hope traits. The Klingaclong have a strong connection with the spirits, which they love to translate into complex, tinkling melodies. Now, I like the human description. The smooth-skinned humans are one of the oddest-looking beings in the realm. So I was just going to pick a human, unless you guys want to see something else. Is that too boring, going with the human? I usually pick boring for a first playthrough of runs, or for new games. Humans are dope? Alright, let's do it then. So we're stuck with the Vault Warden because I don't have any unlocks yet. Oh, this is interesting. This says unknown, and then this says locked. I wonder if you have to like uncover cultures, and then these are like some other kind of unlocking. Educated warriors tasked with protecting ancient sites and caches of lost knowledge from looters. So we get a number of skills. 4. We get fixed skills as swords, and possible skills: shields, educated, empathy, pathfinding, guile, and stealth. Equipment: sword, shield, sturdy, boots, dagger, raft carving, layered garment. Hope traits. So hope traits, you can like lose these permanently, I think. I forget how you lose hope, but you can lose these permanently. Gain +1 redraw on social fortune test. So we're gonna see this pretty soon, but one of the core like game mechanics, and this is like for any chance-based thing, like picking a lock or like deciphering runes. It's like a mini game actually, where you kind of like draw cards in this like simple game, and then there's like resources you can do to like influence like the luck and RNG in it. So that's what this is like pertaining to. You get +1 redraw for these tests. And basically, you like play the test until you draw a success or a failure on the whatever you're trying to do. So the probabilities are shifted by how many of those cards are like in the deck per se. And I'm really curious to see how that plays out because it feels like a weird mechanic to me. I don't even know if it's that weird. I think card mechanics and like deck mechanics are just kind of like overdone, especially in like roguelikes right now. So maybe if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't feel that way. But definitely interesting to see how these work. I think most of these... Well, this says suffer fatigue less while traveling. That sounds cool. Find it easier to spot hidden things. Actually, I'm going to take that first. So I think we lose the top one first. So the first ones I grab here... Yeah, hope traits might be lost during your journey, starting with the hope trait added last. So the ones we think are better, we want to grab first. Vitality, recover health from eating food, we get that automatically. So I'm going to take the ones that don't have fortune test. Perception, endurance, and then we can do social fortune, magic fortune, or tests involving sprites and elementals. Let's be charming. Choose skills. Your skills define what you're good at. They can dictate available items. So I guess that means if I... Yeah, exactly. This is what I was just thinking. If I take a shield skill, I probably start with a shield, and that's what it says right there. We start with swords. Less cooldown and +1 damage. Shield sounds pretty good if we automatically start with swords. So less cooldown, block more heavier weapon attacks, rapidly block 2 attacks. That sounds cool. Stealth, ability to move silently and be unseen. Pathfinding, ignore 1 lost per journey. Hell yeah, sword and board. You can actually like 2-weapon in this game, so having a shield isn't like a no-brainer. Kind of like the first Unexplored. Redraw on knowledge and fortune tests, on social fortune, +2 redraw on applicable social fortune tests for guile. Ignore 1 loss per journey. Let's take stealth and pathfinding. I'm really sleeping on these fortune tests, I guess. We'll see how important they end up being. They actually are kind of important. This is like picking locks and stuff. Maybe I should... I don't even know what loss does. Maybe I'll take like the educated one. Knowledge fortune test. Screw redraws, just high roll. Yeah. I like that philosophy. Welcome Chocobo and Treadsbot. 2 shields? You probably can do that, actually. Equipment. So we start with a backpack, full of daggers, a layered garment, a shield, sturdy boots, and a sword. It looks like we can take this repair kit. needles, thread, and bits of leather, and some sticky gum. Everything an intrepid venturer needs to patch up their gear in the field. Seems like that's free. I wonder if we end up with like 100 items and like I wonder what limits what we take here. I've been playing a bit of Solasta and impressed by how rigorously they adhere to the D&D somatic component requirements. Makes a sword and board pally hard to run. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, a lot of games don't do that. NetHack adheres to that pretty strictly. Well, you can cast anything with like a sword and a shield in your hand, but like if you have like a curse weapon, you can't cast spells and stuff. Or when I was doing that 21 conduct run a couple of years ago, I had the remove curse spell, so I felt safe like trying things on. I put on a cursed amulet of strangulation, and then I found out I couldn't cast the spell because I couldn't speak. Which was a problem. Alright, well here's our character. Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose there. It was really tough. I ended up, I think I had a Ring of Polymorph control on, because I was doing polymorph stuff. Or maybe I didn't have it on, but I had the ability. I ended up polymorphing into a unbreathing creature. And it's not only unbreathing creatures. If you have blood circulation and you don't have to breathe like a vampire, you still die because your blood doesn't get to your brain. Like, they say like the devs think of everything in NetHack, and it's so true. Alright, we can be tone... I'll be tone 1, and Unexplored 1, like, it added, like, a tone the 2nd, 3rd, 4th every time you start a new character. Ready to start your adventure. Sure. Working on map gen for your game right now. Awesome. Make sure the dungeons have stairs. Or so I've heard. Tone 1 the 2nd. Yeah, it might do that. So this just... We just were like generated in like a world that we were just looking at, and I don't know how traveling from place to place works. Do I have like an owl? Hey, what up, Hell Clan? Yeah, the game looks great. The Groundskeeper. Hello there. Glad to see you made it here safely, young wayfarer. This is your final day of training and honing your skills in the Garden of Yendor. You now bear the Staff of Yendor. Without doubt, your task is dangerous, and you do well to prepare for your journey. Take the final trials the garden has to offer and try out the staff you now bear. Practicing in the garden will hone your skills and provide some helpful tips and trinkets to aid you on your quest. The garden is designed to teach you more about combat, magic, and exploration. A powerful magic spell will keep you safe. As long as you are in the garden, you cannot die. There are 2 paths you can explore. One path takes you to a ruin where you can hone your combat skills by fighting some shades. Inside the ruin, you'll find an entrance to a cave where you can practice magic. The other path allows you to learn about exploration and stealth. Hidden inside the garden are 4 raft discs. You can find them all. You'll know you've completed all the trials and the challenges the garden has for you. Good luck. Come and talk to me again when you're ready to leave and start your journey. With a respectful bow, you leave the groundskeeper to their musings. Sweet. So yeah, you start with this Staff of Yendor. And it emits light, and like how magic works in this game, I think, is like you find like features in the world and in dungeons which are like magically attuned, and if you stand near them, it imbues your staff with specific spells, and then you can cast those spells. If you like cast too much magic, this like eyeball bar down here like starts filling up, and like you gain attention from stuff, and then like the game gets harder if you use too much magic, because like I don't know, like anti-magic forces or like things start hunting you. Yeah, no problem. Take it easy, Chocobo. Hello again. How's your training coming along? Have you completely explored all paths in this garden? Has the offer already? Nope. I have not. It has been 5 seconds since we last spoke. Follow this path to practice combat and magic skills. Yeah, this game has so much polish compared to Unexplored 1. It's really great to see. The Garden of Yendor. I have a sword and a shield. Why haven't we killed a rat yet? This is no roguelike. Well, we have shades. Which apparently don't attack. Oh, no, he got me that time. So I think I can parry if I just let them attack my sword. Yeah, see, the sword will block. It only does that if it's not on cooldown already. Oh, and they're doing the same thing. So I don't really know what the tricks of combat are in this game. It's similar to the first game, but it feels like so much better. Just like the movement and the combat, just like so good. Drawing a blade will summon shades. Sheathing weapons will make them vanish again. Defeat 3 waves of shades to collect your prize. Oh, that's why they popped up. Because I pulled my sword out already. Oh, these guys have daggers and swords. So I attacked them, they parried, and then stabbed me back immediately. That was mean. I can't figure out when they decide to attack you or wait for you to attack. It might be random. Okay, there he goes, charging up. Oh yeah, there's heavy attacks. I forgot about that. I think if I hold down... Here we go. Oh, that didn't work. I'm getting wrecked by this shade. Give me some rats. You're right. There we go. Ooh. Copper key. This key fits into one or more locks in the area. We got a healing potion and a raft disc. This wooden disc is beautifully carved. Finding these discs is the objective of the challenge in the Garden of Yendor. They have no other purpose. What else do I see bread? Oh yeah, so you have bulk items and small items. I have a raft carving. The small carving represents Raph. Raph must be their god. It has no practical use but can be traded. Whey bread. Simple fare, already prepared and keeps for a long time. If only it tasted better. So you can like set up camp, and that's when you like eat stuff. You can make like a campfire, or you can like camp without a fire if you want to be like stealthy, but you can like cook food and heal off of food during the camping. Then it also progresses like the day timer. So there's like time of day, and like it'll progress like certain events that take a long time. I don't think it progresses naturally. It will shift you automatically from day to like dusk to like night, I guess. And you'll get status effects like fatigue that clear once you've rested. Alright, so the staff gives off light. Hey, we found your rats. How do I pull out my sword again? Here we go. Alright. Killed some rats. Okay, so this circle we saw. Yeah, roguelike confirmed. Showed us that there was an aura here. So now I apparently have the blinking missile spell. Oh, it follows my cursor. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at this though. I got one bar down here, so I'm gaining like attention from using spells. Hello? Oh, did I just break the game? Well, that was fast. Blink again? I can't. Because I'm out of the aura. This is early access, yes. Alright, maybe I can... There's another spell here. Maybe I can fix it. Oh my god. I caused like a cave-in? Well, this is a little awkward. Well, at least I can tell where I am when I have this staff out. And there's like a light aura. Oh my god. I guess I shouldn't be breaking things and staying too close to them. Can I leave the dungeon? And like return and maybe like gain my corporeal form again? No, I can't get back to the entrance. You can get back from here. Almost? Oh well, we'll just deal with it. Dark crawlers. Those critters are dark crawlers, minions of the Empress. Yeah, I don't know what like the backstory is, but there's like an empire. It feels very Star Wars-ish to me. That like, I guess you're like going up against the Empire, whatever that entails. But this says those are dark crawlers, minions of the Empress. The Wayfarer thinks these creatures are not supposed to show up here. The Imperial influence is a force that corrupts and breaks down this world and has many different minions. These critters, the Wayfarer can handle, but larger Imperial minions can be much, much more lethal. Damn, these things are scary. Can't be moving all fast like that. Harvest attack root. Carrying a root? Have I polymorphed into a branch? Oh, I bet you this is like on my pack. Like I added something onto my, like whatever my character model would normally be. I'm just collecting sticks. What is this thing? Oh, is this the thing that, what were they called? What are you? What What are those sticks? Attack root. This long stick vibrates with root magic. It can be used to summon a magic root strike. That's what I'm already casting though, right? And smashing root. The stick vibrates with root magic. It allows you to make a limited number of powerful smashing attacks. Oh, you know what I can do? It's like wearing a mummy wrapping. Yeah, at least I know where I am now. There we go. Oh, hey, are you invisible? What's up, Xylan? No, I broke the game. Alright. I got back to the blinking missile thing. No, it looks like we're just, gonna be invisible forever. Wait, so we clearly haven't cleared this place yet, right? Was there another area I couldn't get to that I can probably get to now that I have those portable smashing roots? Ah, what about this? Maybe I have to use that other stick? What is that? Oh, that worked. I'm just like taking a lot of hits on my head. I wonder if I should use this healing potion. I think it's set like in the first Unexplored, it's set to automatically use those when you get at 25% health. Oh, what is this? A chest. Ancient meringue scroll. This ancient meringue scroll is quite valuable, especially to those that gather knowledge. Ooh, I have a knowledge skill. That might be me. More healing and another Roth disc. We have 2 of the 4 that we need. How do I use the scroll? Can't equip it. Maybe it's like a quest item kind of deal. Oh. Oh. Just one of you guys? What is this? Portal. No, my desk is not sit stand Gru. Not here at least, I have one at work. Oh my god, I'm still invisible. Can I save and come back? There's my character model. Hey, there we are. Alright, I still have the Raptus, so we lost no progress. Excellent. Alright, so there's like a stealth and exploration tutorial over here, I guess. It's interesting because there's actually a tutorial that I did before this. When you first start the game, before you even like make like a save file and stuff. So it's interesting that there's another tutorial. I guess this is in case you're like just getting back to the game and you haven't played it in a while. What are my thoughts? There's a base on Monoprice that you could take your current desktop and mount to. I'm tempted to try it, but you don't know if stand working is like bad. It's pretty nice. It's awkward at my office because like if I have to like answer the phone, like I have like a big rectangular desk, and then there's like a basically like a monitor keyboard stand is like the part that like comes up. So like, or if I need to like, I don't have like a lot of surface area on that if I need to like take notes or something. But if you sit a lot, like being able to stand is pretty darn nice sometimes. So I think that's pretty cool. If you're just using it like at home, you probably don't have like the same weird issues that I have at work with like a corded phone and and having to take like, I do like a lot of like quick calculations and take notes and stuff on like pen and paper. I think they're pretty nice. Make sure you have like long enough cables and stuff if you know, for your like monitor or like speakers, mouse and keyboard, if those aren't wireless, all that kind of stuff. If it's like your whole desk, they make like mounts where you mount your actual like computer to the bottom of your desk too. I think Icebox in Discord has one too. If you want to get any advice from him. Alright, follow this path to learn about exploration and stealth. But what's down this path? Butterflies? Oh my god, you can kill the butterflies. Follow this path to leave the Garden of Yendor. Alright, we'll figure out how exploration and stealth works. Oh yeah, the power bar sounds nice for that Hell Clan. Okay, so apparently to climb we have to pass a fortune test. It looks like I'm wounded. Okay, I have a wounded status effect here. That was from fighting the shades earlier. So it adds one more failure stack into the pile. I don't know if this is representative of the tokens that are in the thing, but so this is like the fortune like mini game, and I'm really curious to see how I end up liking this, because it seems like an interesting choice of like a flagship mechanic to like insert into this game. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with like probability games like this. And then this is, I don't know what these, I forget what these are called. You can collect these, so I have 25 of them right now, and I can use them to draw extra fortunes, and then, oh, it looks like it adds a token. That must be like a fatigue token or something to the pool. So if I draw a failure, and I don't want to fail, I can use these to like draw again. So my first thing I draw is called Take Your Time, and it adds 3 successes to the pool. I just drew a Rush It. I add 1 success to the pool and trigger side effects. And I'm stuck with that because I can only draw 1 of these. Unless I want to use this. Climb up quickly. Tumbling rocks make quite a racket. Okay, so I guess that means if I was being stealthy, maybe enemies know where I'm at. Alright, success. You make it to the top safely. So anything that's like chance-based uses those. And I guess climbing takes a while, because we just progressed to the next part of the day-night cycle, so it's like dusk here now. Hey, more rats. So here's another one, a lore fortune test. So I took educated skill, so I get +1 draw. I don't know if it's every turn or first turn, or I get to use that once per fortune test. We'll see how that works. But an ancient inscription adorns the wall. Hey, that's the glyph for knowledge and 1 for wrath. Interesting. So I can choose to decipher it. You concentrate as you trace the ancient markings. Okay, so I get 1 free draw per test. So that automatically like supersedes having to spend whatever this resource is called on those. And so the first outcome I drew is a failure, so it's pretty nice that I have this free draw. So I can take a partial success, translate part of the inscription. Well, that seems a lot better than failing. The inscription is about something about power, but the exact wording and meaning remains elusive. I don't know how that feels as a partial success. Like, I don't know what this was going to tell me to begin with. But that... something about power? It's not that meaningful to me. What is this thing? Oh god. Wait, gate opened? I do not know what just happened. Can I redo it? I think it's a one-time thing. Yeah, it's just a one-time thing. You tried to decipher the ancient inscription, but only succeeded partially. The inscription is about something about power, but the exact wording and meaning remains elusive. I'm guessing for like the climbing test, you can probably redo it, but it progresses time each time. And I think you can gain like fatigue statuses and stuff like that when you fail. Unless these are never in like... yeah, because we wouldn't even be able to come up here if we failed this. So I'm guessing you can actually repeat those. What is this like? What did this thing do? What are these things? I am confused. Oh, gate opened. Some kind of like plant puzzle. Spark, that's what they're called. And what the heck are these? Imperial influence. This is a manifestation of Imperial influence. This cannot bode well. The Empress threatens this entire world. It spreads wherever the Empire goes and reduces everything it touches to nothingness. Oh, so we're figuring out what the Empire is. Well, give me this spark. So those sparks are I can use to influence fortune. This guide stone is charming. Sing it here lifts your spirits. Inspired. What does that mean? Next journey, ignore the first effects of gloom or the first loss of hope. Oh, and what does wounded do? Move slower, longer weapon cooldowns, damage is reduced by 1 and cannot recover more than 75% of your maximum hit points. While wounded, you will lose 1 hope every day. The wound will heal in 3 days. Find a healer or use bandages to treat the wound. Well, that's pretty nasty, actually, losing those hope traits. Do I have bandages? I do not. So I guess we're stuck with it. Oh, so there's like a sneak button? Well, that's cool. Shift zooms in and out. That's actually really handy. I wonder if I should stay zoomed out. It gives me more like intel. That toggles in between my 2 equipment setups. Okay, so this puts me into cautious mode. If you're cautious, you automatically search for traps, and you sneak. And I think like in Unexplored 1, if I go to the wall, yeah, I can hide. That stuff is spooky. What are these flowers? They're so colorful. Is that like a staff thing? No. I supposed to sneak here? This is like a turret. I'm assuming if these things spot me, they alert the turret. I don't know how all these machines work. Okay, so I'm trying to disable this, which is another fortune test. Yeah, these fortune tests seem pretty important. So those skills that give you free rerolls, I think I was sleeping on them during character creation. And the turret is temporarily disabled. You could try to disable it permanently. Why not? Neutral outcome. It didn't work. Okay. That was pretty blunt. So can I go through this door? This gate is barred. You'll need to find some sort of lever or button to open it. I think I can... This probably connects around. I'll probably have to come to this side. And look, I found traps because I was sneaking. So... I think I can sneak around these things. Oh yeah, so this was activated a second ago. So that's what those things were doing. They're like sentries. Try to disable this one. Inspiration, +3 free draws. A sudden stroke of insight energizes you. 3 more free draws. Well, I'm just gonna draw everything. Oh, I have a full hand. Wow, what a bad draw. I got all the failures, a neutral outcome, and then this side effect thing. I want to see what the side effect does for this type of task. Okay, I was wondering if everything went back into the pool or not. Apparently it does. Alright, well we got success. Oh, so the side effect was a light starts blinking? Alright, got it. This turret is now an X turret. Oh. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like there's a lot for me to do in there at the moment. Am I hiding because I'm in a shadow? How am I hiding like in the open? That's actually interesting. I thought I had to be like near a wall. I wonder if it's because I was close to this thing. I'm revealed now. The untrapped one revealed a chest. Copper nugget. A small nugget of copper. No practical use, but can be traded. And we got our third Roth disc. Do I have to sneak around the right side? Observed by sensor. Activated this turret. Well, that sensor sees me. Let's see if I can disable this turret real quick. Oh, so does Inspired add more of these Inspired tokens? Was that what that was doing, I think? Bet you that is. Alright, one more X turret. Well, who cares about the sensors now? Ooh. I wonder what that black stuff does, other than just like look all spooky. Mercy carving. While carving represents mercy, no practical use but can be traded. Was mercy one of the gods in the first game? There was like a combat god, a healing god, and a stealth god in the first game. I forget what their names were though. Alright, well, we got all the Rothis, so I guess we're out of the training area. Oh, is this Mercy? Which one is this? These things look almost the same. This looks like the Roth one. Yeah, this is an old shrine dedicated to Roth. Leaving a tribute of food here will likely invoke their blessing. Sure, have some bread. Healing potion, hell yeah. Dude, I love how the guy like picked it up and showed it off in pride. Check out this healing potion I got for my boy Roth. Cool. Alright, let's see what the real game's about. Oh, the groundskeeper has more info for us. Tell me about dark crawlers. Dark crawlers, you say, inside the cave? Impossible. The Empire should not be able to attack us here in the safety of the Garden of Yendor. Are you sure they weren't regular digging spiders? They can seem quite similar. Oh, so this is like setting up. This is doing some world building with the Imperial infestation sneaking into like our sacred ground. That makes sense now. I've heard of these manifestations of Imperial influence, but I've never seen one. Are you sure it was not just a weird shadow or something? If it really is the Empire, that would mean that the garden is compromised, and I really doubt that. Okay, should I leave the garden? Yes, of course you are free to leave. The first real task will be traveling to Haven. Let me mark it on your map. When you arrive, I recommend you find the Lore Master first. They'll tell you what to do next. Uh-oh. Did you feel that? The groundskeeper's eyes have grown wide. The Empire is here. Run. Get to Haven while you still can. That thing's spooky. Outmatched. This enemy is way out of the Wayfarer's league. Confronting them will likely cause the Wayfarer's death. And as this is a game with permadeath, you will want to be very careful. Try to get the Wayfarer to safety by using the exit that is located in the southern edge of the area. Hey, Lawrence Forces. The black stuff is intentional. That is like, it's the Imperial influence manifested. It's like showing darkness invading our world. Traveling. Okay, so I haven't seen the world map yet. This is going to be interesting. Oh, we can learn a skill? I wonder how we got that. So we're currently at the Garden of Yendor. Oh, this is cool. So I think this whole world was randomly generated. Interesting. So this is like, it reminds me of this thing that the Rift Wizard developer was talking about recently. Because people were talking about how, like, if you don't know Rift Wizard, it has, like, 300 plus, like, spells and skills you can, like, build around, and they're all available to you from the very start of the game. And it's, like, actually, like, really overwhelming. But they were talking about how, like, one of their games, like, favorite games, like, as a kid or something, or just in general, maybe. I don't know what it was. But they said it, like, gives you, like, all these options in the get-go. And it gives you, like, this sense of, like, wonder. And that's what they were kind of going for with Rift Wizard, is like, wow, look at all this stuff. Like, there's so many possibilities in this game. I kind of get that feeling from this. Like, look at, like, how much stuff there is here. It's pretty cool. And I don't know if, like, this world goes beyond this, if I travel to the edges and, like, we recenter. Seems pretty cool so far. So we want to get to Haven. Where is Haven? We just have caves. And a wooded dell. One objective. Ulfeberg Wood. Gives you For the King vibes. Oh yeah, it kind of does. I was watching SC stream that recently. That game actually looked way cooler than I thought it was. I don't know what I thought it was, because everyone kept telling me how cool it was every time it was, like, free, because it went on, like, free on Epic Game Store and stuff. I want to check that out. It has a co-op, doesn't it, Gru? It'd be cool to do a co-op session sometime. Oh, by the way, I want to move... Let me lift the chat up. This probably needs to go, like, up here, right? It's like a D&D one-shot. Oh, that is super cool. So how do I see my objective? Challenge level 1. Some hardships and some encounters. The endless undulating hills in Ulfeberg... Dude, I can't say that. Ulfeberg Wood. Okay, I can say that. I thought there was an extra syllable in there somewhere. Ulfeberg Wood are sporting long, yellowed grasses. The gentle's breeze makes the grasses... Is that a typo, or is that like a world building like piece of like literary flair? Gentle's breeze makes the grasses ripple and wave, which feels like sailing across it ought to be possible. All wildlife congregates around the I should just say scarce sources, right? I think there's some typos in here, which makes the few springs excellent hunting spots. I wonder if I should be, like, noting these typos and giving feedback. This is like an early access title. I'll take a screenshot. Okay, so we can go to Haven. It has some common hardships: wilderness, hazard, cold. This is pretty cool. Like, you can pick missions and stuff. So do we want to go to do our mission? I kind of want to go into, like, one of these caves. It looks like there's multiple things on the way to this point. See, there's like a few markers on the path. I wonder if it's typos or regionalization stuff. Yeah, probably has a lot to do with regionalization. I think it takes a while to travel to these places. I'm just going to stick to our objective for now, actually. How do I accept this? Here we go, go to Haven. The Rafi. I should find my way to Haven so I can speak to the head lore master and learn about my quest. Oh. We don't know where Haven is, so I do have to travel. Well, it's in this area, so I'm not going to go this way. Oh, wait, no, here's Haven. It's down here. Can I move this? Dude, that's so hidden. How do I... There's got to be... Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Look how big the world is now. This is so cool. Big and unexplored. Okay, so we found Haven. Can I just click this to get there? Regional resistance. Dude, I'm so excited to see how all this stuff works. This game seems pretty cool so far. I like a lot of the systems it has going on. So I guess I need to go here to get closer to cave-in. Hopefully we don't have a cave-in in this cave to get closer to Haven. Alright, so a small cave, distance 1 day, fortunes on location, we have treasure, an opportunity to find treasure, and shelter, opportunity to rest in relative safety. Let's do it. Hold to travel. Roth disc discarded, copper key discarded. I guess those are only usable in one area, which is why it did that. We have arrived. Well, we're definitely exploring the cave now. So this 4 down here is my my hope stack. So I haven't lost any hope yet for my wounds. Do I cure this? So resting doesn't even cure this. I need bandages or a healer. Alright, we're on our first mission. I am excited. So when we created a save file, it said create new character, and then it said create new world. So I think I'm just speculating, heavy speculating here. I think you can choose to like stay on the same world with a new character. So it kind of deviates from like legitimate permadeath in some respect, maybe? I mean, we have to see how it plays out, but that's just something I'm like noticing here. Is this a hostile like tree? Firewood gained. Oh, it's not hostile, but I think I could attack it. Use this bundle of firewood to create a fire even when no wood is to be found in the area. Alternatively, use the firewood to craft a torch to light your way in the dark. Neat. So I guess if I'm in like a wooded area, you can always create fires when you camp. Otherwise, you need firewood. Oh, we got some creepy crawlies. This gate looks broken. You don't think it can be opened? Hey! Gru gifted a tier 1 sub to Xylan. That's awesome. Thank you, Gru, and welcome back, Xylan. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. This is awesome. I love the atmosphere of this game so far. I should stealth. Okay, no, I got observed by one. Well, let's draw him away from the other enemy. Oh, he's eating rats! Oh, shoot. I don't have my shield out. Hold up. Where's my shield? Here we go. Oh my god, he's got tricks. This thing's wrecking me. Wow. Oh, here comes the other one. Wow. Do I have any healing potions left? Oh, I have 3. Okay, we're alright. Next time I will stealth. Revealed? Oh, I'm revealed. I thought I might have revealed a trap. I like how that centipede started attacking the... Look at these cute little crab things. Started attacking the rats. Like, it seemed like they preferred the rats to me. Like, it gives you the sense that this is like an autonomous ecosystem. And like those like centipedes like survive on the cave rats. Alright, well that's just spooky. Divero carving. Must be another one of the gods. Enter spirit world? Well, this just seems like a mistake. A sigil mine? Oh, is this where the sparks come from that we influence fortune with? Our health bar turned to purple. Are we going to die? I feel like we're going to die. Oh yeah, I did get spark. Interesting. Are these foxes? They actually look a lot like the foxes from Unexplored 1. Except they're 3D. That's super cool. So these don't have red circles, so I'm hoping they're friendly? Oh, maybe they weren't green either, so maybe they're gonna be like friendly or hostile depending on how the social interaction goes. At least I have charm. Challenge. This person's breath seems in the cold air. Or steams in the cold air. Who are you? This is our territory. You are trespassing. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Take it easy, dude. These guys look like they mean business. You respectfully compliment their presence. Alright, push your luck. Add 1 success to the pool. Without backing down, you decide to mention how much you respect them and their ways. Judging the delicate balance between showing respect and sucking up to them, you gently incline your head with hands folded. We're not gonna fail this. Alright, we got a success. These mini games remind you of Grifflins a little. Yeah, they do, because Grifflins is like a deck builder built into like an RPG. And this is like way more relaxed on like the deck probability like minigame. But it has like both of those elements. Yeah, our dude was like sucking up pretty hard, but it worked. I guess he knew what they wanted to hear. Nice, okay, we solved this. Okay, you may pass, but keep in mind, our home, our rules. Place spirit key? Do I have a spirit key? Requires spirit key. I do not. That must open this big old door. Oh shoot. Those are animals. I am getting wrecked. Oh, where's my shield again? No wonder I'm dying. Oh no, the people are mad at me. Okay, so I was wondering about that. I don't think I could heal in there. I had some kind of spirit hit points. And I think that's why my health bar was purple. Because it should have used a health potion automatically before I died. It's what I'm guessing. Yo, this game does not hold your hands. We're running into some tough enemies, like, right out the gate. And where was my shield? Why is that not equipped? I think when I have my staff out, it messes with the shield. Yeah, because I put the staff away, and now I don't have anything in my shield slot. Okay, so I have to push the hotkey again. Interesting. So what did we just gain? Or, like, lose? Whoops. I guess I just made camp. Truce. Denizens of this area won't attack you. I guess that was the last area. And then they did end up attacking me. I think we got re-wounded. I saw, like, a big, like, -11 pop up or something. Don't know what that was. Hey, what up, Drake? Yeah, there are lots of unexplored puns going around. Well, let me camp again because I saw a learned skill.
Hello.
You have performed a deed that confirms you are daring. As a result, you can learn a new skill or gain a benefit. So parrying. You can parry twice in quick succession unless the weapon you parry is much heavier than yours. Or hope. Increase max hope by 3. Restore 3 hope points. Does that give me 3 more hope skills? Oh, and look, we're down to 3 hope. So we just lost one of the abilities I had, the hope traits I had. Parrying sounds useful. I'm going to take that. I can eat whey bread here to heal. Wounded. Oh, wounded was giving me minus hope. That's what would happen there. Oh, I can learn more skills. I'm gonna keep eating bread. My inventory. Nothing. You have performed a deed that confirms you are wise. As a result, you can learn a new skill or gain a benefit. Empathy, you have +1 redraw on social fortune test. Or pathfinding, when traveling you ignore 1 lost effect each journey. So I already get +1 redraw on social fortune, because I am charming. Although I might have lost that from my hope trait. I don't remember if that was a skill or a trait. I think that was a hope trait, so I don't have that anymore, I don't think. But pathfinding sounds pretty nice, because it looks like you do a lot of traveling, and I don't know what lost does, but it doesn't sound great. Okay. And if I rest, we get -1 hope, -1 presence. That doesn't sound good. I think you rest to like clear status effects like fatigue, which we don't care about, so we can break camp now. Did that use my firewood? No. I think if I was gonna light that, it would have used firewood. Interesting. This game just keeps getting more interesting so far. I am very much enjoying it. That spirit world was totally unexpected. I wonder if those are like intentionally of higher difficulty because you don't like die if you fail them or like die in there. And I wonder if that affects how we are in future spirit worlds, or if each one is like an isolated instance. Give me that firewood. That was a success. There's a farm. Check out the farm. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Enemies, hazards, enemies, fortunes on location, enemies. Maybe we don't want to go to the farm. It appears that there's nothing there for us. We'll go to the cave instead. At least this is just cold and unknown. Are we like gaining hope as we're losing it? Because this only dropped to 3, and I've lost hope a couple of times. Like, I wonder if you regain 1 hope per day or something. Currently at a cave. Oh, so that unknown fortune turned into enemies. It's almost like going to like an unknown tile in, or like location in FTL, I guess. A cave claimed by Slockop and Slaykop. Let's just keep moving on, I think. On to Haven. Counter natural hazards. We can get shelter, an opportunity to rest in relative safety, and encounter local folk, which is a red. It's like, yeah, the locals aren't good here. This is the vibe I'm getting. Alright, so we have to deal with hazards. Cold. What does cold do? Uh-oh. Imperial Inquiry. Uh-oh, the Empire has found us. Hold it right there, citizen. We are looking for somebody called the Wayfarer. You wouldn't know anything about that person, would you? These Imperials look like they mean business. Best keep quiet about who you really are. You scramble to find reasons why it's in their best interest not to harm you. I feel like we die here if these guys attack us. So we better do well here. Yeah, I lost my charm, because I assume this is a social thing. Because that was a hope trait, and I lost hope. Nope, not taking a failure here. Critical failure? No thank you. What is that? Is that like a critical success? You're bluffing that you're not to be messed with and that you have big friends close by. Oh, we drew it. Great success. Your arguments have planted a seed of doubt. Ah, those are strong arguments. Let me reconsider. Sure, citizen. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be on our way. Nice. So we lost all of our presents. So I was using magic in the caves earlier, and we gained 2 presents. So I think that's why those guys showed up. And I think we lost all of our presents because of the great success. I assume if we only had a normal success, we would have only lost 1 presents. I guess that's kind of how that mechanic works. Wow, look at their pathfinding. Guys, you need help? Nods. Alright, dude. I guess that's the only way through. Oh, request passage. Oh. Something's attacking them. The barrier of wild growth is obviously the work of root spirits guarding or protecting something. Unfortunately, the spirits seem to be oblivious to your existence. Leave it be. Wait. Why are you attacking me? Neutral NPCs seem to have a very easily turn hostile. What did I do to hurt you guys? Oh, you hit hard. Take that. Get wrecked. I got 2 presents again because I was using magic. How do I get through here? This side disappeared for a second. You wish the snow had some transparency? Yeah, it's a little much, isn't it? If I approach it with roots. The barrier of wild growth is obviously the work of root spirits guarding or protecting something. Unfortunately, the spirits seem to be oblivious to your existence. Maybe this is just like a blocked path. Like, I wonder if I'm not actually able to do anything here. Check our toolkit. Let's try the smashing root. That worked pretty well before. Here we go. Oh! I didn't like that. Oh, shoot. It is very easy to take damage in this game. Harvest berries? Surprised there are berries at all in this winter. Okay, nothing to collect. I guess not. Oh, no, we got berries from this one. Berries gained. A couple handfuls of berries, simple food that can be eaten raw. Keep for 3 more days. Turnips? Ooh, I just whistled. Probably not good. Get lots of food here. Wait, are there more turnips? Guess not. Alright, journey onward. Huh, so if I didn't have that item that destroyed those like the obstacles, then we probably would have had to leave the way we came and then like went around another way, which is interesting. Well, we made it to Haven. What's your objective? Go to Haven. Alright, sweet. That's simple. Better sword? What does that mean? Imnanulf. Excuse me, I have to be somewhere else with some urgency, they say. Imnanulf appears to move on. I should let them go, right? But I know there's a fortune test here, so there's probably something to gain for me from talking to them, so let's go. You just bow? You approach them cautiously and whisper that you have some information they need, but your lips are sealed unless they give you something in return. Oh, this is like... this is deceitful. This is absolutely deceitful. I wonder if I get a better sword if I pass this, if that's what that pop-up meant. Well, I immediately drew a failure, and I think the odds were stacked against us. It looks like there isn't even a success in the pool. But I can spend Spark to draw extra fortune. And it adds another failure to the pool. Draw a plasma cutter? That would be sweet. Alright, redraws. I like that. Alright, now we're adding... So there weren't even successes in the pool until I had to draw this to add them. Alright, I like our odds now. Here we go. I'm mighty curious about your tale, but let me tell you mine first. A magic sword is supposed to be hidden in the clifftop ruin of Ulfabergwood. Oh, we have a sword skill? We're definitely going to upgrade our sword. So we just got a quest to get another sword? I like this. Who cares about the other objective? We're getting some weapons. So, wait, where was it? There. I hope it shows up on the map. I think that's it. Clifftop Ruin. Alright. Oh, what is this? The Prime Elemental Forge. I wonder what that is. Hey, what up, Torpid? Welcome. Didn't realize Unexplored 2 was in early access yet. How is it so far? I'm actually really enjoying it. The art style is just like really nice. It just feels great to play. It's very, very polished compared to the first game. And I'm really enjoying like all the mechanics that have been cropping up so far. And it seems really difficult. I don't know if that's just because I'm new, but it's been no joke so far. It's a little rough on the edges in a way that any early access game would be. Like we've been like passing social tests to make guys friendly with us, and then they like turn hostile over like nothing. Art style's cool looking. You have to say that seeing me play it, it looks better than the vids you've seen of it. Yeah, I was not impressed by the art style from trailers and screenshots, but actually like playing it, I think it looks fantastic. Let's see. Sildegild face lights up as they recognize you. Hello, welcome to Haven. Thank you. The NPCs do some weird pathing stuff, like how they just like all hovered in there. Where's Sildegild? Should I talk to them? Okay. There's nothing to like talk about. Alright, we're in Haven. What is there to do here? This was where we started in the Garden of Yendor. I wonder if that's like a save point or something. Or maybe just because like these are like out. Maybe there's one of these in every one of these cities that are like this. I guess there's nothing to do there. Oh, is this the garden guy? No, they just have the same hat. Brismund, the gate master. Ah, you have come to study the ancient machinery, haven't you? It is a marvel, truly. I've dedicated my life to its study. What you see here is what's known as a Serpent gate. It's a method of transportation between distant locations. Ah, fast travel mechanics. This here is a western gate, but Haven also supports an eastern gate, a southern gate, and a northern gate. Unfortunately, they seem to be out of business and have been for a while. They are powered by sky sigils, you see. The gate currently doesn't have one to power it. This lever here raises the container for the sigil, but as you can see for yourself, it is quite empty. Should you come across a sky sigil, I kindly ask that you bring it here. We could place it inside and see what those gates are like, eh? I'd dearly love to do it myself, but I'm not allowed to leave my post. A convenient excuse. The first one got better after some patches. For sure, early it was a bit rough. You agree? Yeah, I never played any of the DLC. There was like a bunch of like a lot of free content they added too. Like the DLC were like different game modes and stuff. Really cool. Wait, what did you say? You heard of Flow Rock? It is magic and can be made to move. The ancient use it for all their technology. You put a sky sigil in the pot. You get to go somewhere. This looks like the spirit realm stuff. I guess that powers it somehow. Wrong way. This is the Lore Master of Haven. Talk to the Lore Master to learn about your quest and conclude the prologue. Oh wow, we're still in the prologue, huh? I guess all the quests become like truly like randomized after this. Mundalard, the Lore Master. The Lore Master in their oversized regal attire waves at you. Hey, I was waiting here just to catch you. They firmly shake your hand. Welcome to Haven. Let me remind you of your most holy task, taking the Staff of Yendor to the Prime Elemental Forge in the First Valley. Oh, that's why that was highlighted. Oh yeah, I think this has like a Lord of the Rings vibe, where we're supposed to take the Staff of Yendor somewhere to destroy it. Ah, very eager to get started, I see. Good, good. I can't read good without thinking of like Darth Sidious from Star Wars, and that is not a good look for an NPC. I have some general directions for you, but otherwise you're on your own, although you can always return to Haven for some advice and research. To destroy the Staff of Yendor, you need to take it to the Prime Elemental Forge in the First Valley, but be warned, getting there will be harder than it sounds. Is it safe? Honestly, no, of course not. One does not simply walk to the First Valley. Oh, they're like really playing the Lord of the Rings stuff, aren't they? That is not a coincidence. Make sure you are well prepared and know what adventures await you there before you enter. The vault in Haven stores some items that you might find useful, and do talk to the other Rafi here in Haven. They may offer you lore or practical intelligence. Yeah, not even hiding it. I like that. No shame. You thank the Lore Master for the honor bestowed on you. If you think about it, like, Lord of the Rings is like a sweet, like, adventure story. So, it's kind of a good template for like a game plot. Congratulations, this is the end of the prologue. You are now free to travel anywhere you wish. To start a journey, simply leave Haven using the level exit on the southeastern edge of the town. As a last bit of advice, if you haven't already, it is wise to explore the town before you go. The vault and temple have useful items and information. Talk to the innkeeper if you need to rest or restock your supply of waybread. Seek out the healer if you are wounded. Fare thee well, Wayfarer. Sweet. Well, I know... Dude, the game world just opened up. Like, they just dropped us in of, like, you have this quest, but do whatever you want. I like how open it is so far. And I want to go get a magic sword, so that's what we're going to be doing. But let's check out the rest of town first. Yulamud, the Taskmaster. Hello, Wayfarer. I'm the Taskmaster of Haven. It is my duty to advise you on possible tasks you could undertake. Oh, so this is like a quest giver? A couple of suggestions if you'd like to hear them. Boosts Scrying Stone, Magic Sword, Wild Spirit Portal. Wait, you were just going to tell me about the Magic Sword? I had to, like, lie to someone to get that intel. Maybe it's a different sword. Research indicates that a magic sword is hidden in a cave in... Oh, it is a different one. Zwarnis Stainen Mountains. A weapon like that could aid your quest considerably, especially if I can find a couple of sigils to boost its powers further. Distance, 3 nodes. Deed, Minor Daring, Rafi Knowledge +5. Oh, so you have like a resource of knowledge that you can spend, I guess, to like learn about whatever topic the knowledge is, I'm guessing. Alright, we're gonna have 2 swords to choose from. Let's see, boost Scrying Stone. The ancient meringue left scrying devices scattered across the land. We do not know their original purpose, but they allow us to detect magic. Because of that ability, they help us in keeping the land safe from Imperial influences. The Scrying Stone at a rise in Ulfebergwood is not performing optimally. Its detection range needs to be boosted. You'll do well to get there and see if you can repair it. The Rafi Progress. Interesting. I wonder what that does. I think these deeds give us skills. We may as well accept all of these, right? Wild Spirit Portal. I've heard reports that a Wild Spirit Portal opened up in a small cave in Ulfbergwood. It pays to explore these portals as you can often find magical treasure beyond. I wonder if that's the one I already went to. It sounds familiar. We may have failed that one already. There's an old shrine dedicated to Raph. Leaving a tribute of food here will likely invoke their blessing. Offer berries. Inspired. What does that do again? Next journey, ignore the first effects of gloom or the first loss of hope. Sweet. Hi, hello there.
What?
Theokar the Library Master, I wish you a splendid day, my dear wayfarer. Welcome to my humble abode, Haven's Great Library. Pardon me for being a bit rude. I am Theokar, the current Library Master in Haven. How may I help you today? Library, learn secrets, or donate items? Haven's Great Library is where we keep our most treasured artifacts, our scrolls, texts, and books, and the wealth of information they contain. As anyone with a brain will tell you, knowledge is power. Mind you not to let my esteemed colleague in the vault tell you any different. Feel free to browse the library and see what knowledge it holds. There is so much information here that is inevitable you should find some to aid you in your journey. See, learn secrets. Yes, you can learn a secret. What subject are you interested in? The Rafi clan currently has 15 unspent points of knowledge. Learning a secret will cost 10 of these points. So we could learn about the High Pass secret, the Broken Wing, or the Northern Serpent Gate. Let's figure out the Serpent Gate, because that is like something that we know what it actually does. Although High Pass secret sounds pretty cool. I think that's where that one sword is. We're going for that. High Pass is locked by a magic gate. To unlock it, you need to have the Magental key. To obtain the Magental key, you'll need to forge it. That requires you to find 3 nuggets of Magental, a precious metal, and take it to the Forge of Destiny. Okay. I'm getting vibes from the original Unexplored, where like on like a level and in the dungeon, there's like little puzzles you need to figure out to like get through certain things. But this is like on like a whole world basis. Like we probably could have just stumbled upon that gate trying to like get to some quest and had no like way to get past it without knowing this secret, which is really interesting. Let's see what donating items does. I see you have certain items in possession that would make an excellent addition to our library. Are you willing to part with them? That's probably the scrolls. Excellent. Thank you very much, dear wayfarer. Scroll removed. I got +1 knowledge. Neat. Then he goes and runs in circles. These shelves are filled with books. If you had the time to spare, you could spend hours reading them all, or you could quickly glance at some of the more interesting ones you spot. Yeah, let's take the quick route. This is This ancient tome speculates there must be a secret tunnel leading into the first valley. Unfortunately, it doesn't specify its exact location. Guess I'm supposed to read all these real quick. Did I like exhaust this one? So I guess between this and the other place, they're just giving you like some stuff to start your journey. A little bit of like world intel. Oh, there's nothing to do with this one. Shadow Fades are small, curious creatures that frequently appear in children's stories. They collect secrets and can tell parents when a child has been bad. They're also very good at hiding, so they might be anywhere. The book dismisses most stories about Shadow Fades, but suggests there is a kernel of truth. The author remarks that old meringue inscriptions suggest that the Shadow Glade, the Shadow Fades' fabled home, is probably a real place rumored to be located somewhere in the Irels. Oh my god, the words in this game. The Y Forest. How about that? These shelves are. Oh, it's Slowcop and Slapecop. We know where their cave is. This tome describes the fearsome double-headed dragon. Both of its heads have a name. One is called Slawcop, and the other is called Slapecop. It is dormant and mostly sleeps in a hidden lair somewhere in Ulfabergwood. Oh my god, so that was a dragon? I thought it was just gonna be like two dudes. Not just a dragon, a double-headed dragon. Sometimes Slawcop and Slapecop wakes from its slumber. When it does, it slithers out of its lair and hunts for prey. In this state, it isn't fully awake, but it does get about. Its tracks can be found all over Ulfabergwood. I guess at some point we could go and try and slay a dragon if we want.
Yep.
These shelves, let's see, forges. Magic items can be crafted in sigil forges like the one found here in Haven's Vault. But there also exists a special, more powerful version called the Spirit Forge. With it, you can journey into an item and unlock its full potential. Wow, that is some that is some freaky stuff. Journey into an item to unlock its full potential.
Yeah.
The forge is a powerful device, and using it will drain its abilities for a long while. Yeah, I can't use these shelves. Some say the Empire has always existed. Some say it was found a millennia ago. These people are wrong. The first seeds of the Empire were planted when the Empress stole the Amulet of Yendor from the Dungeon of Doom. In return, her deepest wish was granted, to rule sovereign over the entire world. There was a catch, however. The primordial force was granting her her wish was tricked when the wish was only partially completed. Furious, she screamed her wrath to the heavens, but to no avail. Now she hunts the last source of true power on Earth, the Staff of Yendor, to free her sponsor and see her wish fulfilled at long last. I guess we were supposed to do this one first. This is a character from the first game. This was the quest of the first Unexplored game, is to get the Amulet of Yendor from the Dungeons of Doom. So that's a really interesting tie-in. And now they're like the antagonist of this game. But as everyone will tell you, be careful what you wish for, because wishes can come true. This is especially true for the Empress, because in getting her wish she stands to lose it all. It seems she is unaware of this. Single-minded in her purpose, she bends all her might, all her will to this one end, to find the staff and take it for herself. So beware of her and everyone loyal to her. There is nothing they won't do and take it from you, or wouldn't do to take it from you. Quote from Rafi Lorebook, used to train wayfarers in the Garden of Yendor. Cool. Let's give this thing more berries. Oh yeah, healing potion. I love how he holds it up so proud. Alright, I'm gonna start exploring, but I feel like we have to finish exploring this place. The vault's supposed to give us items, though. There's so much unexplored. We need to start exploring. Alright, what you got? Walito the Vault Master. Good day, Wayfarer. Welcome to Haven's Vault. I am Walito the Vault Master. What can I do for you today? The vault is where we keep our most treasured artifacts. That being said, you can also find some more mundane gear in these chests. You can have the hand-me-down, sir. All of these items are kept safe in case you need them for your tasks. Feel free to take anything you deem useful or necessary. Some of the items have been passed on for generations. The vault is a special place, you see. Items that would otherwise have been lost magically find a way back here, even if their previous owners have died or disappeared. Uh-oh, we have a... I see a game mechanic arising out of this lore. Is there anything else you require? So I guess I can put items here, and then another character can take them if I die. Apart from my responsibilities in keeping this place spotless and operational, I am also a master in the study of sigils. Have you heard of these? Sigils are a special kind of magical artifact. I think we already learned all this. Oh, you can take sigils out of certain magic items as well. Okay. Will not work with just any item. The item you want to improve by forging needs to be well made. You'll see which ones are well made when you try putting one in the forge. When it's quiet, I use my time to study the artifacts in the vault. Make sure my job is collecting useful information. Do you want to hear my latest findings? We already know about this magic sword. Apparently that's very common info. Alright, let's get some loot. Give me the loot. There's an empty chest. Rope. Sturdy boots. See, I already have sturdy boots, but it looks like they have limited uses. Hey, what up, Heavy Risk? This game looks pretty cool. Is it out yet? It is out on early access on the Epic Games Store. Gru fan art? I gotta see this. Whoa. I need to pull this up onto the stream. Xylon just drew some fan art of Gru as a unexplored explorer. That is very cool. I dig it so much. Awesome stuff. Alright. Where were we? So I'm actually running out of inventory here. Travel Cloak. Protects a light rain while camping. Negates the first wet effect you suffer from weather during a journey. That sounds important. A water skin allows you to carry water. When filled, it negates the fatigue you would suffer from heat once per journey. Sounds useful as well. I'm gonna ditch firewood for the water skin. So is this a forge? Legacy chest. Okay, so this is where I'm assuming I can put items in here, and if I die, my next character can retrieve them. Oh, and the thing that looks like an anvil is most definitely the forge. We have nothing that is well made. Neato. Alright, can we go on our way now? You heard about a flow rock. Oh, this guy has intel for us. Oh, no he doesn't. Yes, I have heard of flow rock. The guy on the other side of the map told me. Oh, put all your weapons and we might talk. My bad. Ah, Wayfarer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am the ambassador of Clan Sand Riders. We bid you a fond welcome to visit our towns and pastures if you ever find yourself in the area. This is the envoy of Clan Wolfmane? Dude, that's a sweet name. You're talking to, and we don't like you in the Rafi much these days. Well, you are rather blunt. I wonder if if I had a different background, if that guy would have liked me, but the other guy, like, wouldn't have and stuff. Take it easy, Xylan. Thanks for hanging out. Japanese treasure vault protector? Oh no. Boy, watch where you're going. This is the envoy of Clan Wolfmane you're talking to. We don't like you. Okay. I get it. How nice to meet the Wayfarer. Myself, I'm the envoy of Clan Azernor. You're welcome to visit my clan lands if you're in the area. A trader. Garamud gauges you up and down. What a great day, isn't it? Step into my store, such as it is, and let me help you out. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for today? Making him offer he can't refuse. Oh, this is like, this reminds me of like Fallout Classic trading. Alright, we're gonna offer up the firewood because I just dropped one in the other room. What do we want from him? Oh, we can trade our small items too. Alright. A throwing club? Cure poison, potion of stamina, quarterstaff, quiver. Get some potions. Too little. More than he wants. Too little. Alright, you have a deal. Alright, take these useless baubles. Alright, so I have a stamina potion and a cure poison potion. Sweet. A well-made javelin was lost in a ruin in Dweetagrond. One of these days I'm gonna go look for it. Gotta get me a better javelin? That's this guy's title? That's hilarious. Where are you headed? Do you know a great tree in Fields of Dwartinton? The locals often go there. If you're looking for information on Fields of Dwartinton, it's a good place to start looking. This is cool. It reminds me of like playing like a classic RPG and just like walking around the townsfolk and like getting quests and stuff. But it's like all procedurally generated. There's the innkeeper and the healer. We're still wounded and cold. Let's see if we can get healed. This person's breath steams in the cold air. Hello, dear. What's the matter? Feeling a bit under the weather today? Oh, it was free. But it took time. And our presence got removed, so I guess passing the time removes presence, or maybe healing just does that. This person's breath steams in the cold air. Be welcome, traveler. I humbly offer you the comforts of my inn. What do you require? Let's restock and stay the night. Because I think we have like skills to learn if I rest. Say no more, good traveler. We must certainly have clean lodgings and plenty of supplies available. How long do you plan on staying with us? Stock's already full. I guess I did not learn anything. Alright, I think we exhausted the town. Yeah. Flow rock, I get it. Alright, cool. We are on our way. So we have like a lot of like little quests and things to do. Wow. I think we're gonna look at the world map and see if there's like a path that gets us around like a lot of this stuff. I'd like to try and like get to the sword. I feel like having a good sword would make things a lot easier. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Fields of Dwarton. What's in here? Local folk. 2 objectives. Roth Temple. Magic Sword. So this magic sword is close. Let's head that way. And then there's the Great Tree on the way. So I think this will be on the way first. And as we embark on our journey, I think this is a good time to take a quick break. This will be probably a 5 to 10 minute break. And then the training wheels are off. We are officially in like out of the prologue, out of the tutorials, out of the world set up in that town. Like this open world feeling is like really cool so far. I'm actually like really enjoying this game so far. And I'm excited to see what we can do now that we are just like on our own in the world, just like doing random quests, exploring. And I honestly, I think they're like nailing the exploration vibe here, because like you just kind of start wandering around the world and like finding stuff and like doing things. And that was something that wasn't quite in the first game. The first game was just like a pure dungeon like explorer. So this is pretty sweet so far. But yeah, let's take a quick break here and we'll be back shortly. Do check out the Discord and the YouTube in the meantime. I'll probably be posting this on YouTube because I don't think there's a lot of Unexplored 2 content yet. And we just finished a pretty awesome Cogmind run. It was an extended plus win yesterday that I will be uploading throughout the week as well. But there's a lot of Brogue content, Cogmind content, NetHack content, lots of good stuff on the YouTube. And we're always having a good time on the Discord. But yeah, I will be back shortly. Thank you all for hanging out. And we will play more Unexplored here soon.